Hi, I'm Dan Wilton. I'm the CEO of First Mining Gold. First Mining is advancing two of the largest undeveloped gold projects in Canada, our Springpole gold project in northwestern Ontario and our Du Parquet gold project in Quebec. We've got two large gold projects. So our Springpole gold project is a large open pit project in the advanced stages of the environmental assessment process, but completed a pre-feasibility study in 2021 showing a large, robust open pit gold project with more than $1 billion net present value. And our Du Parquet gold project in Quebec is 3.5 million ounces of M&I resource, another 2.5 of inferred, sitting along 19 kilometers of the Porcupine-Destor Fault, smack in the middle of the Abitibi Gold Belt, one of the most sought after gold areas in the world. I have extensive engagement with local communities, including Indigenous communities around our projects. It's something that we're very proud of in terms of how we're helping to facilitate, in the case of our Springpole gold project, some of the largest Indigenous-led assessments of major projects that have ever been done in the mining industry. So our partners are working very hard. We're happy to support the capacity that they need to move those projects forward. In Quebec, we're in an interesting situation where there's a mining town that's existed since the Du Parquet mine operated in the 1930s to the 1950s. So we are right in the middle of town. I think we have a very clear presence and brand as Mine d'Or Du Parquet, where we are very active in the community in terms of not just activity of our business, but in terms of community sponsorship and actually community employing local contractors and employing local people from the community at our company. There's no shortage of challenges in the mining industry. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So, for us, we've been in an environmental assessment process with Springpole since 2018 and diligently moving that forward to the point where, turning this to the opportunity now, we're targeting that environmental assessment decision at the end of December federally. Provincial might lag a little bit behind that in Ontario. But that's the real opportunity here. You have one of the most advanced projects from an environmental assessment and permitting process in Canada that today you can still acquire at $10 an ounce in the market. So the market hasn't really caught up to the reality of where our projects are and where we're going. So I think that opens up a huge opportunity for investors looking at the company now. And then at our Du Parquet project, we really see the opportunity there as twofold. But first and foremost, it's on exploration and continuing to demonstrate that enormous resource, one of the largest in the Abitibi, is going to continue to grow. Expansion plans, we're talking about moving a couple of the biggest gold projects in Canada forward towards a construction decision. At Springpole, we'd like to target that as early as potentially 2027. And yes, we're going to require financing for that. Lots of different ways I think that can go, whether it's the company advancing the project on our own or potentially bringing in a partner to work with us on that as well. A lot of our near and dear shareholders know the company very well. They're supporting us day in and day out in the market, but really fundamentally, first and foremost, that this is really one of the most advanced large projects in Canada. We like to point out to people that I think there's maybe 3 large gold projects that can be built in Canada between now and 2030. So for all that we've had a groundswell of support for resource development in Canada, politically we've had a groundswell of support just in local populations around our projects, the reality is there's not many projects that are sufficiently far advanced to be able to put shovels in the ground between now and the end of the decade. And we really believe that Springpole is one of those, and we hope that Du Parquet can follow reasonably closely on its footsteps as we can continue to move that forward.